Consensus decision-making is powerful. It makes better decisions, assures stronger execution, and builds better teams. What more could you want? The problem is in its reputation of being slow, frustrating, and often derailed by endless debate. But that only happens when going for consensus becomes an attempt at unanimity. Trying to convince dissenters to change their minds is where consensus breaks down. But that's not consensus, that's coercion. And it almost always creates more resistance, not less. But there's a better way. In this video, I'll walk you through a simple, no-fail process for making consensus decisions quickly, respectfully, and effectively, even when everyone is not in agreement. Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Broom, CEO for the Center for Human Systems. I've been supporting leaders and their teams to success for over 45 years now. Welcome to my videos. Consensus doesn't mean that everyone agrees. It does mean that everyone feels heard and has agreed to actively make the decision work. It's a powerful way to build ownership, alignment, and execution without wasting time or forcing agreements that people don't mean and won't follow through with. Here are the 8 steps that make consensus work and worthwhile. Number 1, generate and explore options. Make sure everyone has a voice. Let all ideas be heard before moving toward a decision. Number 2, sense the direction most are leaning. Watch for when the group is moving toward a particular option. 3, frame the proposal. State the emergent option clearly as a proposed decision. Number 4, test for support. Ask each individual person if they support the proposed decision. For the most important decisions, you want to hear definitive verbal statements. 5, listen carefully to dissent. Invite those who do not support the decision to fully explain their concerns. This step is vital. People who feel heard typically become excellent team members. 6, ask each dissenter for their cooperation. After each objecting statement, ask, are you willing to proactively help this decision work, even though it's not your preference? When this step is omitted, dissenters often face repeated efforts to persuade them to conform, which can result in them becoming even more resolute in their opposition. This is where consensus turns into a drawn-out, conflicted attempt at unanimity that is bound to fail. When this step is done well, 95% of the dissenters say, sure, I'm a team player. 7, pause for serious objections. If someone says they are not willing to support or implement the proposal, take their objection seriously. Ask the group to reconsider the issue in light of that objection. This rarely happens, but when it does, it often surfaces something important. Number 8, repeat as needed. Cycle back through the steps as you need to until you reach a workable consensus with everyone on board. In closing, people often ask me, what if someone keeps saying no? In over 45 years of guiding teams through this process, I've never seen that happen, not once. When people are respected, heard, and not pushed to agree, resistance fades and real consensus emerges. Follow these steps and the frustration and delays often associated with consensus will become a thing of your past. Enjoy the process and even more, enjoy the results. See you in our next Leadership and Self-Mastery video.